Simon Srihari sir, who holds 25 plus years of experience.
Hello sir.
Worked in Emerald Degree College from 2008 for 18 years.
అది
Taught
లక్ష్యం వైఫై
all
పోయింది కదా, ఎర్రర్
corporate
పోయింది
schools
సార్.
and colleges
అది
in
బయటకు
Tirupati.
వచ్చేసింది. ఇప్పుడు లైవ్ ఇంకోటి
English
స్టార్ట్
literature
చేశాను
in
సార్.
American accent. And also
ఇప్పుడు దీన్ని
author
మీకు
for
లైవ్
spoken
వస్తాను
English and
సార్. ఫోన్లో
pronunciation.
ఏమైనా వస్తుంది చూడండి సార్. అది నేను లింక్ షేర్
Let's
చేస్తాను.
give them a big round of applause as we extend a warm welcome to our honorable judges. Now we will request Banu sir to take over.
మనీ సార్, రాజేష్ సార్.
I know that time has come. I know it. See, people who are getting a tough job tonight is not the kids. I'm really sorry, sir. It is judges. All the 12 kids are super brilliant. They can speak your mind blown. See, let us take a moment in inviting all 12 participants onto the stage for a guys, you need to smile at it.
అవుతాను.
Please stay there. I'll not leave you that easy. See, that is all these 12 kids. So first, starting by Tanmay B, like people who I read the name introduce, you can raise your hands so that people will know that you're Tanmay. Tanmay B, then Monmita Lahari, Harita, Koval Patel. See guys, please believe that you guys already winners. You guys already winners. Their job is very, very easy. I just joked in the first. It is very, very easy. Don't worry. I request all the participants except the first one to stay here. Rest all leave and sit and sit. Thank you so much for your time.
సార్ అది మన వైఫై
Rest all please leave.
మళ్ళీ కనెక్ట్ అవుతాం సార్. అది నేను మళ్ళీ వైఫై స్క్రీన్
Leave to seminar, not here. We'll never allow to sit here.
జాషువా బను సార్ మా ఇన్ఛార్జ్ సార్.
All right, going first it is B Tanmay from. All right, going first it is B Tanmay from MEC plus CS. She will be speaking today on future of agriculture in India. Tanmay, then when judges are ready, we'll start. Tanmay, you can start whenever you are ready. God, all the best.
In my childhood, I heard a story which I will share with you now. There was a lazy farmer. He always wanted to earn money without much efforts. He asked many people for such suggestions, but it was of no use. His father felt very sad about his son's deed, but suddenly one day he got an idea. He went to his son and said, "If you collect 10 liters of banana leaves stew, then I can turn soil into gold." The son accepted it as he felt it easier. He took his father's field, cultivated banana plants. Finally, after a few years, he took those 10 liters of land to his father and said, "If you change that soil into gold." But it was of that the father showed the wealth gained by selling those bananas cultivated by the farmer. So then the son understood the magic of soil. Farmers are the musicians who turn soil into gold. Those are not only the backbone of our country, they are also a reason for us to be strengthier and healthier. But do you know what farmers are feeling nowadays? They are considering agriculture non-profitable. Nearly 40% of farmers left agriculture engineers, etc. Honored, but farmers are not even cared. Recently, a farmer was not even. Furthermore, distribution of land, the declinement of agriculture. Moreover, understanding between governments also play a key role. If we take a live example, that is the Kaveri River issue. It is between Tamil Nadu and 1,000 crore. Tamil Nadu. Moreover, we all know that.
You need to keep it little closer.
Moreover, we all know that climatic changes affecting a farmer cultivate sugar cane on a particular season, as that is rainy season, as sugar cane requires a lot of rain. But if that season doesn't have any rains, that is irregular rains, that will lead a lot of loss to that farmer. Irregular rains, depleting groundwater levels, and shrinking rivers, temperature fluctuations gives a lot of loss to the farmers. Nearly 30% of farmers are getting crop reduction due to this climatic changes. By all these, I want to conclude that agriculture is not just about growing crops, it's about growing possibilities. Do you know that by 2050 we have to cultivate 70% more food than of now? But how to accomplish this without depleting our planet's resources? This will be by innovation, collaboration, and even sustainable practices. Imagine a field and a drone mapping the field with pinpoint accuracy. AI predicting the weather with for high crop reduction and vertical farming in urban areas. But here comes the question. Are we ready to invest in a future where agriculture can not only feed but also heals the planet? The choices we make today will determine if agriculture can feed the whole world's planet and fulfill its dreams of greener, healthier, and equitable future. The seeds of change are in our hands. We have to plant them wisely, nurture them passionately, and harvest a future that thrives generations to come. So, from all these, I want to say that the future of agriculture is not just coming, it's waiting for us to shape it. By the way, I am Vetanmi, Section C4. Thank you.
That's a great start, folks. Tanmay, you spoke really well. We talked about passion in agriculture. That is something new that we have heard. Very well done. Next up, folks, we have Monvita Lahari of MEC plus CS on stage, please. She'll be talking about the effects of single-use plastics on environment. Let us give the girl a big round of applause. Larry, you're good? Please keep mic a little closer. You can start whenever you're ready.
Do you know, every year million tons of plastics are produced. Most of it in the form of single use. And from the straws we sip through to the plastic bags we carry groceries in. These everyday items often end up in the environment for outliving their brief moments of convenience. What will happen if we throw these plastics away? They don't disappear. They accumulate in landfills, float in oceans, and cause harm to ecosystem. The seemingly innocent habit of using single-use plastic is leaving an indelible mark on the planet. One may not fully realize until it's too late. The question is no longer if we should act, but how quickly we can make the change to protect our environment for future generations. Single-use plastics has many negative impacts, Some of the negative impacts are single-use plastics make up a large portion of plastic waste found in oceans. According to National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, over 8 million metric tons of plastics enter the oceans every year, causing harm to marine life. Marine animals, including fishes, turtles, and seabirds, mistake plastics, leading to ingestion, and over 90% of seabirds have plastic in their stomach. As single-use plastics are improperly disposed or enter the terrestrial ecosystem, it can contaminate soil and affect plant life. Plastics make up a large portion of municipal solid waste. According to United Nations Environment Program report, estimated that 60% of plastics are on landfills where it can take centuries to decompose, and often leading to long-term management waste challenges. So, now the question is, what will we choose? Will we continue down a path of destruction, or will we take a chance to leave the cycle behind? To protect our environment is in our hands. So, before you buy another single-use product, take a moment to ask yourself, is it really worth it? Thank you. This is Deepamita Lahari from MAC Plus CS J4 signing off.
Larry, that means I am a biggest criminal in the world. All the life I started using the single plastic things. Whatever that I buy is plastic. Now we come to know that this is a big crime. Thanks for enlightening every one of us. That's a great speech, Lahari. Thank you so much for speaking. Next up, this show is about to get started. We have a third participant by the name S. Gulsamar from MEC Plus CA. Gulsamar will be speaking on From Local to Global, the Impact of Indian Culture Worldwide. Gulsamar, the stage is for you to set some fire. Wait, check your mic. Please hold mic a little closer. When the judges are ready, we're starting. Please start.
I come from a country where our Sanatana Dharma is renowned all over the world. I come from a country where NASA reportedly stated that the rotation of Earth sounds like Om. I come from a country in which everyone was discovering the mystery behind the Earth, but according to historical records, Aryabhatta is considered as the first Indian to discover the rotation of the Earth, and it rotates on its own axis. From local to global, the nation is developing. So do I. I come from the same country, you all come from the same country, and we all belong to the same country. And the country is? India. Yes, we are from India. An exquisite good evening to one and all. I am Gulsamar from MECCA, second year. India's vibrant heritage is a treasure trove of diverse languages, cultures, and variety of landscapes, carvings, etc. That's why we call India as Incredible India. I'll tell you how. The pilgrims provide new carvings and sculptures. The pilgrims provide the new carvings and sculptures. The eye-catching sculptures of the temples not only interesting and fascinating to Indians, but also to the foreigners. over 3.5 million foreigners visit to Varanasi. The stunning golden temple in Amritsar, made up of golden and marble, is a wanderlistic destination spot for foreign viewers. About 2.5 million foreigners visit to it. The well-known Tirumala in Tirupati, about 750,000 foreigners visit to it. Last but not the least, the Mahakumbha Mela. The Mahakumbha Mela, all around the world, over 73 million pilgrims come to it and about 1.5 million foreigners visit to it. Next, moving ahead, if we are talking about the Indian culture, vibrant heritage, how can we forget about the Indian festivals? Like, the cross-cultural Indian festivals. There are Diwali, is also known as
Light of Festival.
Festival of Light, is celebrated not only in India but also in USA, UK, Australia, and Holi is also known as Festival of Colors. It is also celebrated in South Africa, Australia. See, these many festivals are celebrated worldwide. That's why we call India as Sare Jahan se Acha Hindustan Hamara. Like, moving onward, if you are talking about these festivals and all, how can we forget about the Indian cinema industry? I am very glad that nowadays people are talking about Telugu film industry and other Indian industry rather than saying just Bollywood. After saying industry, I just remember one dialogue from Rajnikant's film Basha. What's that? Now, this dialogue is very famous in Basha film. Okay, if I'm very happy, I used to say one dialogue, Mogambo khush hua. And the next thing comes. Yes, guys, I need to tell you something. We have CA exams from May 15th onwards. My friends were like, no tension, dude, just take a chill pill. How can I take chill pill? See? And they said, all is well, beta, all is well. Oh, isn't it? All is well. After CA exams, picture abhi bhi baki hai mere dost. Kyun? Results to aane wale hai na. That's why, and in the recent days, one film, especially from Telugu film industry, take over the interstellar film of Hollywood. Can anyone guess what the film is? Guys, I'll give a clue, okay? I'll give a clue. Allu Arjun fans, please unite! Exactly! Pushpa 2, The Rule, has taken over the IMAX theaters over interstellar film. See, we have so much of craze. And the famous dialogue from the Pushpa 2 film. Exactly. And moving on to the Indian film industry is over. Still, we have so many films like RRR and so on, more on. Okay, I'm talking about Indian film industry. How can we forget our Indian cuisine, which is the third most popular cuisine after Italian and Chinese? See, you see these kind of YouTube videos like somebody talking, foreigners are talking, I'm eating chicken tikka masala, butter paneer with naan, and these videos are very famous. Like, they are just trying to taste our cuisine and they are eating in a very wrong way. They'll be eating the roti with fork. Yes, it's like a pizza. They'll be eating like this. It's a very wrong way. But some YouTubers are trying to correct their way. India is all over the world. India has been conquered the world. We know it's India, still a developing nation, but still, we have so many more to do and so many more things to explore. I know India will do this. And that's my point of view on local to global. Local to global, India is moving. So, thank you, audience, for being patient towards me. Actually, I was nervous, and thank you, judges, for being all ears. Thank you so much.
Gulsumar, we never missed a word. We have seen the passion. Now we have understood how strong India was. Now we can say, "Sare jahan se acha Hindustan hamara." Thanks for enlightening us, Gulsumar. Folks, we'll take a break. We have something for the audience as well. Like I love Mohita to do the honors.
Guys, I'll ask the questions, and whoever answers first, they'll get a chocolate. Are you all ready? Okay, here comes the first question. I am tall when I am young, and I am short when I am old. What am I?
Candle or pencil? Candle or pencil?
Guys, listen. Whoever says first, they'll get a chocolate. Not everyone. So raise your hands.
And make our life easier. Please, somebody raise your hands, then answer. All right. The first question got cancelled.
Okay, sir. Okay, we'll go for the next question. You got the rules, right? You need to raise your hands, not answer the question. What has hands but can't clap? Raise your hands.
Somebody in boys have raised first. Yeah, yes, Asif. What is the answer? Clock, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
That's nice, good. Next one, please.
Next question. The more of me you take, the more you leave behind. What am I?
Raise your hands and answer.
I repeat the question again. The more of me you take, the more you leave me behind. What am I?
Somebody in boys raise the hand.
Sorry? No, wrong answer. Do anyone have a try? Yes? Sorry?
Johan.
No, wrong answer. Yes? No, sorry.
At least you know the answer.
Yes, sir, I know.
What is the answer?
Footsteps.
Footsteps, eh? Footsteps.
You want me to repeat the question again? The more of me you take, the more of you leave behind. What am I?
Abba, avunakka. Next up, folks, let us invite Nadamuni sir to the gathering. So that's where the energy is. All right, next question, please.
What has to be broken before you can use it? Guys, please. Address the girl. Yes, you. Yes, that's correct.
All right, folks, judges, audience, I know this stage is already on fire by first three participants. Picture abhi baki hai. The fourth is coming. Let me welcome B. Niranjan Reddy of MEC plus CA. Niranjan is speaking this evening on politics in India, boom or a bane. Niranjan looks small, but not his voice. You'll be amazed. Niranjan, check your mic. You're ready? Please put little closer. Judges are ready. We can start.
Do you know bad policies resulted in no money, no food, no fuel, no medication, emergency crisis in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is currently going through an economic crisis with heaps of debt, a falling currency and empty foreign reserves. In today's India, are our politicians a boon driving the country forward or a bale pulling us backward? This is not just a question about politics. This is the way that India has developed by the leaders of the past and present. Politicians are at the heart of democracy. Some inspire progress and hope,
అది మనం
while others leave us
క్వాలిటీ
questioning about the state of governance.
అవుతా ఉంది 480
So today, my dear guys, good evening everyone. Myself B. Niranjan Reddy from second year MEC plus CA. Today, I am going to take you through this thought-provoking topic by exploring the 4 key points. The tug of war between development and corruption, the strengths and weaknesses of democracy, accountability, a boon waiting to be realized, and the political crimes. And the first one is development versus corruption, the eternal tug of war. India's progress is often fueled by leaders who prioritize development. But it also seen corruption derail progress. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, often known as Missile Man of India, empowered youth through his vision for space and development programs. Leaders like Nitin Gadkari revolutionized infrastructure by achieving a record-breaking highway construction of 37 kilometers per day in 2023. But corruption derails progress. From the Bofors scandal in the 1980s to the Commonwealth Games scam 2010, corruption has drained public resources. According to the Transparency Corruption Index 2023, India ranks 93rd out of 180 countries, highlighting the urgent need for systemic reforms. Now the question that arises in this particular situation is, can India truly emerge as a global superpower if this corruption continues to eat into its potential? And the second thing is the representation and democracy strengths and weaknesses. India's democracy thrives on representation. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, chief architect of the Indian Constitution, safeguarded the rights of marginalized communities, stating that India's democracy is not merely a form of government. It is the mode for associated living. Yet, India's democracy is often weakened by divisive politics. A 2019 research by the Center for the Study of Developing Societies had revealed that 48% Indians feel that politicians exploit caste and religion for electoral gains. Such tactics undermine the very foundation of democracy. Representation ensures that every citizen has a voice. But when leaders manipulate these divisions, the true spirit of democracy is lost. So, the question that claps my mind in this situation is, are we using democracy to unite as a nation, or are we using it as a tool for division? And the third thing is accountability, a boon waiting to be realized. Accountability is similar to responsibility. Accountability is the backbone of good governance. The Right to Information Act 2005, supported by the leaders like Manmohan Singh, said that empowers citizens to demand transparency. In recent time, a scheme namely Jan Dhan Yojana have provided financial services to over 500 million unbanked citizens. Yet, non-transparent political funding and disturbance laws, not good laws, often shield leaders from scrutiny. Tools like RTI and inclusive policies show progress. Yet, true accountability demands stricter reforms and a vigilant and informed electorate. Now, the question that comes to our mind in this situation is, should we accept a lack of accountability from our leaders? Or is it the time for citizens to demand better governance? And the fourth and final one is political crimes. A crime does not pay as well as politics. In criminology, a political crime is an offense. 44% of MLs in India have recorded serious criminal cases against themselves. Of the MLS annals, 28% of them includes criminal cases like charges related to murder, attempted murder, kidnapping, crimes against women, and among others. Now the question that nullifies our time in this situation is, why do criminals enter into politics in the world's largest democracy? Why do parties nominate these kind of candidates? And why do voters support them? By considering all the above 4 points, we are put in a dilemma about whom to vote for. It is always good to vote someone on the basis of abilities, achievements, personalities, ideologies. But in India, many of the voters cast their vote on the basis of religion, region, political loyalty, and others. This undermines the very foundation of democracy. To wind up, a legacy of Indian politicians is a mixed bag of extraordinary leadership but a significant shortcomings. From Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, who united a nation, to Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who inspired a generation, our leaders have shown what can be made possible when politics is driven by vision and integrity. Yet, corruption, division politics, crimes remain hurdles we must overcome. As Dr. Kalam said, let us not wait for a change to happen. Let us become the change. So, I leave you with this thought. Are we ready to demand leaders who are a boon on India's future, or will we allow leaders to remain as a bane on our progress? Thank you. Thank you for.
Niranjan, please stay there. Niranjan, please stay. Does his voice is anywhere related to his body?
No.
That's where great leaders come from. See, how come you get all this? Not you're a big encyclopedia man. Thank you so much. See, I guess. Niranjan, fan base, Thank you so much, Niranjan. That was great listening to you. Thank you. We have just finished 4. Sir, I guess we need to thank both the directors, assistant director, for taking your time, for listening patiently to all these kids. I'm sure that these kids are not disappointing you. I'm seeing with the judges as well. You guys are having a great time, sir. So next up, we'll listen something about our life. Let us put your hands together for Tanvi of MEC plus CS. She will be speaking today on the secret ingredient in our life recipe. I don't have a single idea on what is that you're speaking. We'll be all ears. Folks, give a big round of applause for the woman.
Imagine this. You're in a kitchen standing before a pot filled with all the that have shaped your life so far. It could be your upbringing, experiences, dreams, and relationships. Something extraordinary, but there's one thing missing. That one ingredient hidden, almost invisible, that without it, our recipe will be incomplete. Well, that's the secret ingredient of my life recipe. Now, think for a second. We all have our own recipes, don't we? So, it's a blend of our experiences, choices, and actions. It depends on each. It differs with each. So now, a little bit about me. I'm Tanvi Malela, a 12th grade student diving deep into maths, economics, and commerce. On the surface, I might just look like another student navigating the maze of textbooks and assignments, but
I am apart from others. This doesn't come from the subjects I study. It's my secret ingredient, passion, drive, and perseverance. For me, the experimentation revealed that my secret ingredient is passion, drive, and perseverance. Is the fire that fuels my dreams. Whether I'm competing here today, or designing for my future, or overcoming challenges. But most importantly, it's a recipe anyone can follow. Recipe can be followed, but the secret ingredient stays our own. Life is like a recipe. It's a blend of same basic ingredients. We start our life with same basic ingredients. They are time, choices, and opportunities. But कौन बनाता है ये difference? The difference is some recipes turn out to be bland. Some are very, very, very delicious. कौन बनाता है यार? कौन बनाता है difference? कौन है इसके पीछे? किसका हाथ है इसके पीछे? Well, ये है आपका secret ingredient. ये secret ingredient है इसके reason. Today, we will explore how to uncover that secret ingredient of our lives. It's not just written on a label, it's waiting to be discovered in each of us. So, the first phase is discovering the ingredient. Finding your ingredients starts with experimentation. Boring, right? But we have to start with experimentation. Just like a chef adds and combines different flavors, different masalas to create a grand masterpiece, we should also try new things. We have to keep trying, and even if they seem intimidating or out of reach. Think for a second. Let me give you a question. What is the important ingredient in your kitchen? Salt? Okay, keep your mind on it. Think again. What is your important ingredient in your life? Question marks? Question marks, right? Well, to resolve these question marks, to help you, to guide you, I'm here. Think of life as a kitchen. Your failures are like salt, bitter alone. They're bitter alone, but essential for balance. Your success is like sweetness, which keeps you going forward. It motivates you, it encourages you. And your challenges? Oh, I love challenges. They are the spice that makes your life interesting. Now, we are going to the second phase, stirring the pot, overcoming fear. Once you have found your spark, fear will, of course, try to stop you. Because that's the job, the only job of fear. Once the fear tries to stop you, remember one thing, a recipe can't cook itself. Which means you have to take risks and embrace failures. Now, let me ask you one question. There would be many instances for you where you wanted to try something new, couldn't because you were afraid of messing up, right? Everyone has that moments in their life. We all are afraid of messing up. We get stuck in even starting, even trying something. But what if I told you that even burnt dishes teaches us something? Failures are just the feedback. They teach us how to adjust the heat and start again. You have to start again. You have to try again. Let me give you an example for your quick understanding. A few questions. Guess the personality who was fired from a company for lacking creativity. Can you guess it? He's mainly known for cartoons by children. Yes, it's Walt Disney.
అది ఇంట్రెస్ట్ తగ్గించేసినాము
Can you imagine Walt Disney was actually fired from a company for lacking creativity? And how many of you know J.K. Rowling? Harry Potter. Right? Her manuscript was rejected 12 times. Literally 12 times. Harry Potter was rejected 12 times.
Just imagine if they had stopped stirring their pots. We wouldn't have the entertainment they are providing us till the date. And the final and the last phase is making your unique flavor your own. Here's the fun part, making the recipe your own. Your secret ingredient is the flavor that sets you apart. It's your quality that sets you apart from each one. Maybe it's your creativity, your kindness, or just your ability of seeing solution when others see problems. Right? If I would ask you to describe your secret ingredient in one word, what would it be? Is it resilience, humor, determination? Well, these flavors can be only added by you to the world. Think of a cup of chai, the tea, the sugar, the milk. These three ingredients are common. But it's the cardamom and ginger which makes the tea special, makes it unique. It gives the masala flavor. That's what happens in our life. It's a metaphor. The cooking process should be compared to our lives. It's what your secret ingredient is what makes your life from ordinary to unforgettable. In conclusion, at the end of the day, your life's recipe is yours to create. It isn't just written in a cookbook, but it is discovered in your passion, in your courage, and your willingness to keep experimenting. So let me ask you this final question. What is your secret ingredient? Whatever it is, add it boldly, stir it with love, serve it to the world. Because when you do so, you just don't make life interesting or delicious. You make it extraordinary. Before I leave the stage, let me remind you, every masterpiece starts as a blank canvas. Every recipe has simple ingredients. The world doesn't need more copies. It needs originals. It needs you to find your secret ingredient and take risk and make your life to a story that's worth telling to others, to your generations. As for me, tonight is just one chapter in my story. My story, my life is still cooking. Every triumph, every challenge, every flavor adds to the legacy I'm building. And I promise you that this chapter tonight won't be my last. Because when the world tastes my recipe, they will know it wasn't just a recipe, but it was a revolution to be remembered. So I leave you with this question. What is your revolution gonna taste like? What is it gonna look like? The stage is yours. Go create magic. Thank you.
Only wait. Please don't take. Please don't take. What is that you compared burnt dish with?
I compared my burn dish with failures.
Okay, I compared burnt with this wing bar.
Oh,
Now we have seen that it's a failure. Like you talk like a sage man. Which school you go to?
I completed my schooling in Sloka Brilla School.
Well, which college you go to now?
I got Emeralds.
Thanks, Sanvi. It was great listening to you. Thanks, everyone. Give this girl a good round of applause, please.
Thank you, guys.
Next up, we have somebody very, very special who speaks about spirituality. We have learned about agriculture. We have learned about single-use plastic. We have learned about politics. Now we'll listen about spirituality. Let everybody put your hands together for C.H. Sudevi of CAC plus CA. She'll be speaking today on the essence of spirituality in modern life. I love to listen to this. It's all yours. Sage is all yours. Get in. Sudevi, it's a request. You need to stand a little deeper. Perfect. So camera people, camera folks, it is okay. Check your mic once. The judges are ready, we can start. Please.
Namaste. Before introducing myself, I'd like to describe about a situation. Waking up in the early morning, watching the sunrise, feeling the warmth of the sun on our skin, and feeling the rhythm of our breath. Or it might be a pouring day outside with the cold weather, sitting in the balcony, having the first sip of tea or coffee. It gives us a sense of peace, isn't it? Isn't it great to have a moment for ourselves? So today, my topic is essence of spirituality in modern life. But how do my topic and the situation I just described are related? Indeed, it is related. To know this, first you need to know what is spirituality. So what is spirituality? Is it a complex ritual? Or is it something that is only exclusive to saints and monks? Let me give you an example first. There is a glass jar which contains lots of dirt inside of the glass jar. If I clean this glass jar from the outside, does it show any effect on the glass jar? No, right? The glass jar would be only clean when I clean it from the inside. Similarly, human beings have lots of negative emotions like anxiety, depression, feeling nervous, or the sorrowful memories that we have triggered us. We hide all of these emotions inside of us, just like the dirt inside of the glass jar. So how to clear up these emotions? Spirituality is the one and only way to clear up these emotions and bring our true happiness back. But sadly, around 60% of people mistaken and misunderstood spirituality as something that is only exclusive to saints and monks. But in reality, spirituality is looking beyond the surface of life and understanding the bigger picture. It is not tied to any specific religion or belief system. It's all about cultivating a deeper connection within yourself, with others, and the universe. So, why is spirituality important in this modern world? As we know, in our fast-paced modern life, with endless notifications, deadlines, demands, it is easy to feel disconnected or lost, isn't it? And we often fall behind external success like money, career, fame, or material things. But spirituality reminds us that true happiness comes within ourselves. And it asks profound questions like, who am I? Why am I here? And what truly matters? Spirituality doesn't require us to give up on our career or external success. Remember, instead, it teaches us how to live with the present and connect with ourselves. Let me tell you a secret of successful people. Nearly 8 out of 10 successful people believe and practice in spirituality. This is one of the key to success. Let me tell you this. A cousin of mine, Josh, was at peak of her career. Like from outside, her life looked perfect. Like the one and only daughter, her beauty is flawless. She had a beautiful house, a Mercedes, and frequent vacations. But she told me how stressed and lost she felt. She was constantly struggling to find meaning in her success. But out of blue, she attended a mindfulness retreat, not because she was a spiritual person, but she was desperate for a change. And there, she learned to connect with her breath, she learned to meditate, and she learned to practice gratitude by journalizing every morning. To her surprise, these little practices changed her life. Like now she speaks to me, how this inner connections helps her facing challenges with clarity, and how it helps her in maintaining better relationships. So, how can we embrace spirituality like her? Like these are the 4 simple steps that we can embrace spirituality into our lives. The first one is to start small. Don't rush. Just take a few minutes each day to meditate, or you can also do yoga, which is very beneficial. And the second one is to be thankful. Be thankful for what you have. List out any three things that you're thankful for. And third one is to connect with nature. A simple walk outside can bring you peace, right? And the fourth one is to be present. Limit your distraction while you're spending time with your parents, with your loved ones, or while enjoying a hobby. I know these simple practices cannot change your life drastically, but these are the initial steps to ignite the fire in you and lead you to the path of spirituality. Spirituality is the path of righteousness. If every human acknowledged that path, there will be no wrongdoing in this world. In closing, spirituality in modern life isn't about leaving our responsibilities or adopting complex rituals, or it's not about changing who we are. It's all about becoming the best versions of ourselves. But wait, I'm really curious about something else. In this world full of noises, distractions, are we truly living or just simply existing? When was the last time you questioned yourself about the purpose of your life? If spirituality is about something that discovers the purpose of your life or connecting with yourself, with others, and with the universe, then let me ask you a question. Are you connected? Really? Can we still find the real spirituality in this modern world, or has it become another trend? We have forgotten who we are and what our souls truly need. But you must remember that you are the torchbearer of your deeds. So I urge each of you to reflect. What connects you to something greater? What brings you peace? Start there and watch how spirituality transforms your life. Thanks a million for listening.
Please stay. See, I thought spirituality is going to church, masjid, that thing. She gave a whole different world meaning of getting into spirituality. Now spirituality has become a science. See, the way she started, I got a little doubt. Then when she progressed in the middle, the total Sudevi is on fire. Like you gave lots and lots of knowledge today for us. Thank you, Sudevi. That was a wonderful speech.
It's my pleasure, sir.
Thank you, audience. You need to give them a round of applause.
Thank you.
We are there, something for you as well. We actually care for our audience. మీరు బాగా చప్పట్లు కొట్టి అలసిపోయినారని we are bringing some fun. మంచోళ్ళరా మేము. We are good. Rajvi, please do the honors.
So here comes the first question. If you drop me, I'm sure to crack. But give me a smile, I'll always smile back. What I am?
Raise hands, please. Yes?
The right. It's right.
Error is right. Please give. We are kind. Now we can give two chocolates, sir. We are next up, please.
The second one. What is always...
Wait. Boys, we need to get a chocolate now. Rajvi, you need to tell whatever the answer that these people, boys will say correct. Yeah, go ahead. Next question.
What is always in front of you but can't be seen? No, that's wrong.
Oh. There were other. You're not seeing it, girls.
Yeah, that was right.
Here is the right answer.
The next. The more you take out of me, the bigger I become. What am I? I'll repeat. The more you take out of me, the bigger I become. What am I?
There was a hand there. Yeah. Sorry? Fire.
No, that's wrong.
Sorry. Any other answer? Can you repeat the question once again, please? Sorry? It's a balloon.
No, that's wrong.
Any other? Please. Any other? Can you repeat the question once again?
The more you take out of me, the bigger I become. What am I?
It is not air, it is not balloon. Can you at least tell first word of the answer? You've been very strict, very rude. At least tell first word.
H.
H. H. This hole. Hole
Yeah,
is
that's
right.
correct.
I know boys are smart. Good. Please give the boy.
Sir, it's the answer from girls.
Sorry?
The answer is from
No. Listen. Hey, this is spark. Not a war. Okay. All right, last question coming up.
What belongs to you, but it is used more by others?
Wait. There is a sorry? It's a name. That's right. Come back, folks. Audience, we need your energy. These kids spent a lot of their lifetime in preparing. I wanted to give thunderous applause for each and every one. Next up, we have one more special person coming up from CEC plus CA. She'll be talking about redefining success. It's not just about marks or money. The person name is Dimple Karunya. I'm sorry, it is Dimple Karunya, right? I'm really sorry, Dimple. Dimple, take the mic. You need to start. Go there. You need to stand a little deeper. Camera folks, if you're okay. Wait, check your mic. I wanted to do that. Camera folks, is that okay? Camera folks. Pawan,
Sir.
is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Check. Yes. Legend ready? Yeah, please.
When I was a child, I thought being able to buy box full of Kinder Joys was success because my parents made it look that luxurious to me. Like whenever I asked them for one, they would say, no, that's too expensive. And that made me feel like having a box full of Kinder Joys is success. Like what else do I need? I have a box full of toys, chocolates, and box full of happiness. How silly, right? But as I grew older, I realized success is much more than that. And here's the $1 million question. What is success for you? Is it scoring 99 of 100? Or getting 24 lakhs per annum? Or having 1 million followers in social media? But what if I tell you none of this completely defines success? Confusing, right? But don't worry. Good evening, everyone. I am Dimple Karunya and I am here to help you redefine success today. And it's not just about marks or money. And hold on, I don't say that marks and money are useless because money is the fuel that runs the world today. And thinking of marks and money as success is completely alright because that's how our society has influenced us. Somewhere have defined success as marks and money. And guess what? We have all started running in the rat race. So let me tell you about this person. There is a businessman who earns crores of money and have all the luxuries he needed. But he don't have the valuable thing, the time. He doesn't have the time to spend with his family and he is not happy from with it. Does this sound like success to you? And now let's talk about us, marks. Most of us mug up all the syllabus and just fill it in the exam paper. And yeah, we may get high marks, but are we gaining anything? Just marks without any knowledge. And is that success to you? So, let's understand this simple concept. Money and marks are like salt. It's essential, but if you only concentrate on them, it will ruin the flavor of the dish. So don't just solely concentrate on money or marks. And to me, success is like pizza. And come on, no one of us like boring toppings on it. Some of you may need extra cheese and some of you may need spicy chicken. So the point here is success is customizable and it differs from one person to another. For one, it might be topping the class and for another, it might be learning something new. So, who said that success is just found in something big? It's also in the small wins and the moments that truly fulfill us. Let's have a look about the daily wins of us. Firstly, for a sleepyhead like me, waking up before 6 a.m. without hitting the snooze is a win. And yeah, solving math problems without confusing is a huge win too. By the way, I chose easy for a reason.
I just picked peas over Pythagoras. Jokes apart, let's see success from another angle. Success is not just what you earn, but what you become. It's about your character and the way you portray yourself. It's about improving yourself. And yeah, being kinder and sustaining humanity in these days is a huge success. Now, let's talk about some real life successful people. Take Thomas Alva Edison for example. He was rusticated from the school, and if marks and money were that important, he would not be in the list of successful people today. And now let's talk about this man, Ratan Tata, a true legend. His success is not defined by his wealth, but by his character. And the way he gives back to the society and his contribution to the country defines his greatness. He is iconic. And now, let's talk about J.K. Rowling. Firstly, let me ask, how many of you are Potterheads here? Yes. J.K. Rowling, the woman behind the Harry Potter. And do you know what? She was rejected by 12 people before the phenomenon on Harry Potter. If she had given up at that time, would we have Harry Potter today? And maybe we don't even have the Expecto Patronum spells today. Yes. And now, the success is not just found in the famous personalities, but it's right in our homes, in form of our parents. And trust me, they are the real heroes of success. Because they give us the best life they could ever, and without expecting anything in return, with honesty, without choosing the wrong ways. So, what did we learn from them? Number one, marks are not everything. And number two, success is not defined by your wealth, but by your character. Number three, no matter how many times you fail, just don't give up. Try always, and success comes from that. Number four, success is not what you get, but what you give. Oh, sorry, I important example. It's you. And yes, I'm talking about you. As Edwardians, most of us may have the terrible stage fear at the beginning. And look at us now. Are you someone who is overcoming your fear of stage? Yes, then why not us? Overcoming your fears is also a success. And congratulations, you're all in the list of successful people too. After hearing all this, do you still think success is just found in marks and money? And if yes, then hear me out. 70% of people are unhappy with what they are doing today. Not by me, but it's about the survey of 2021. And yes, what's the meaning of earning if it doesn't give us joy? As someone said, success means not the destination, it's a journey. You have to enjoy it. And yeah, someone also said this, success doesn't come from something you didn't try. It comes from what you try. Success is not the key to happiness, but happiness is key to success. Start loving your work and success will automatically follow you. In conclusion, I would like to say, success is all about finding balance. Chasing your dreams while earning and earning while you love what you do. So just enjoy this journey of success and don't let the world define your success. Be bold enough to define it on your own. Thank you.
All your teachers are here. They've listened. Why you choose CEC? Please over Pythagoras. You've listened. See, and every point that Dimple have got was a bullet. See, have you listened to audience? They started clapping at some other points. That's a grateful insight, great insight by you, Dimple. Thank you so much for speaking. Before inviting the next participant, I would like to thank Partha sir for making time. Yeah. Next up, I think judges are having a little difficult time. I guess everybody is good. I think we need to feel for you, sir. I'm really sorry. Can I have a single word of till now participation? Single word, only single word. I'm really sorry, I will not disturb you.
Hairline distance between each computer.
That was immense. Folks, please listen to it. That was a great comment given by one of a judge. So that means competition was very, very tough. Let me invite the next participant. Comes from MEC plus CA. He talks about scams in India. Is none other than Ajay Kumar. See, boys are clapping a lot. Ajay, stand a little deeper. Camera folks ready? Is okay? You can stand.
ఏమన్నా
Scams, a word that instantly make you fear, disbelief and stress. In India, scams are increasing day by day. Do you know this fact? Indians are likely to lose 1.2 million crores every annum due to online scams. Now, in this session, let us discuss about some of scams in India and how they are happening and what precautions we take for these. Myself, Ajay Kumar, I'm from Senior MBC plus CA. Take my back seat, let me take you to a journey. Welcome to the very world of scams in India. First, let me focus on slow enforcement and weak action. In India, although scams are increasing, cyber cases and frauds are increasing, enforcement can be slow and cyber cases go unresolved. Additionally, scammers are from out of the borders and authorities may get difficult to scam them. And have you ever reported a scam to authorities? If so, how long did it take for any response? Do you know this fact? In 2018, international lottery fraud from outside India affected millions of people in India. But by slow response with many complaints, the case is still under investigation up to 2025 present. The case is still under investigation. Why these are happening? Okay, just leave it up. Then now I'll speak about a recent scam. It's a recent scam which was increasing rapidly. I'm 100% sure that it was increasing rapidly. It may be a major boon for India. Boon for India. The scam is jumped deposit scam. First, let me tell you the process. This scam is completely depends upon your UPI PIN, not on your OTP. First, the scammer will deposit a certain amount to your bank account, and with the curiosity where we got this amount, you open your bank account and enter your UPI PIN on the withdrawal request sent by the scammer, and the amount will be lost. Can you imagine this? Audience, please, can you imagine this? Don't worry, I'll tell you 2 steps how to get rid from this scam. The first one is, please don't open your UPI PIN from 15 to 30 minutes if you get any message like this. The second one is, enter a wrong UPI PIN first. It leads to expire the withdrawal request which is sent by the scammer. These are the steps to be taken which you lost your money before. If you lost, don't worry, I'll tell you 2 more steps. Dial 1930 cyber helpline number which will help for your recovery. Or explain your issue on www.cybercrime.gov.in. Every small step is a great start for big achievements. So, I request you all to share this information with your friends and family. And I want to tell you a scam which was increased more rapidly recently. The scam is data leakage scam. This is especially for girls. I'm sorry and I'm very sad to say this. In North India, a 20 years old girl had suicided. Don't take this as serious. Had suicided because her private data was leaked in social media due to third-party applications. So girls, I request you all, please don't believe third-party applications blindly and give your information. Okay, now let's see how stats are showing census about cybercrimes in India. According to National Cybercrime Bureau of Investigation, in 2018, approximately 27,000 cyber cases were recorded in India. In 2019, it was raised and there are 35,000 cyber cases were recorded. And in 2022, the highest cases, 70,000 cybercrime cases were recorded. Can you imagine this? Why these are happening? Because we are thinking it's not for us, it's for others. Today it's for others, tomorrow it's for us. So be aware and share this information with your friends and family. And be aware from the scams. And I want to tell that why these scams are happening. The first and major point is easy access of technology. As nowadays, we are got habited to usage of technology. Am I right? I get answer please. Nowadays, we are habited to usage of technology and online services. Am I correct? Yes. The scammers take this as advantage. And they use popular platforms like Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, and email and etc. to take your sensitive information, click on malicious links and buy fake products. This leads scammer to improve your scammer, increase their scams. And according to National Cybercrime Bureau, 50% of cybercrime cases were increased in past 5 years. Why this was happening? How the country get rid from this? And I want to tell 2 points how country may get rid from this. By strengthening cyber laws. India could update and strengthen cyber laws to address cyber crimes and fraud more efficiently. And providing more resources to the cybercrime units and police units. By providing more resources and training to the police and cybercrime units, they may work more efficiently and effectively. This may lead to less the scams. Do you know this fact? In 2020, a institution was established, that is National Cybercrime Coordination Unit 14C. But it was not successful due to us. As we are thinking, it's not for us. Please take this as awareness and take this as a serious issue and and we want to help India to move forward. And thank you one and all for giving this a great opportunity.
Okay, your voice is very, very bold. Whatever the details that you gave was very, very crisp. Thank you so much for giving all the good details, all the details that we need. Folks, give them a round of applause, please. That was a great talking, Ajay. Next up, let me invite A. Veena of MEC plus CA.
అయిపోయింది ఇక్కడే అంతా వెళ్ళిపోయాడు ఇదిగో నా పక్కనే ఉన్నారు.
Veena will be speaking today on
అరే నేను లైవ్ పెట్టినాను రా నేను.
boys, please. Next chocolates.
మన ఎమరాల్డ్స్ కాలేజ్
Dindara chocolates.
ఎమరాల్డ్స్ డిగ్రీ కాలేజ్.
Boys, I wanted to give a round of applause for Veena. Veena would be speaking on the mystery of human memory, why we forget and remember. Veena, check your mic. Stand deep. Stand deep, little deep. You can start.
So yes, did you all know that we can actually remember things that didn't even happen? Will you all believe me? Tell me, do you all believe me or not? Yes. Okay. This sounds interesting and also very strange. Okay, in an experiment, interviews were able to convince 70% of people that they had committed a crime, when in reality they had not committed any crime. This is really strange, and that is the game of our brain. And did you all know that forgetting things helps us more likely to remember things? Let me tell you how. What do we do when we actually forget things? We actually exercise our brain. We tell our brain that, my dear brain, listen carefully, that this piece of information is very important. So store it somewhere safe and easily accessible. Okay, in 2001, a 33-year-old woman got into her car to go to work. And what happened? What she knew, what she remembered,